Hi everyone. Today is day 136. Excuse me. Yesterday I said after reaching and getting the beating, we collapsed. But then we were lying down on the floor. And my uncle got really frightened that his beating got out of hand. But the thing is, he went to Nileswaram and didn't find us there. So what was in his mind? Why didn't he ask us as soon as we came back? Where were you? Or what have you been doing? But after some time, I think we were out for at least 10-20 minutes. And I think my mother came and sprinkled some water on our face. And then we finally found ourselves lying in the bed, because they had carried us into the bed. And the thing is, we didn't know anything after that. We sort of lost time and lost our memory or something. But then they called us for meal. There was nice fish curry and rice. Fantastic. We had that. But we sort of woke up into a daydream. But that night we slept till about 10 a.m. next morning. And my mother must have guessed what went on. And I think I told my mother something, because she took me, I must have murmured in my unconscious mind something about the walking. I don't know, but what happened is the next day, it was about 10 o'clock we woke up. We were on holiday those days. I don't know what time, month or anything. Somehow there was no school those days. Anyway, my mother took us both, put some Ayurvedic oil on our legs and our body, took us to the bathing pool, made us sit down on the steps for a while so that the oil can get into our body, and rubbed some oil on our head, both of us. And then after a while gave us a bath in the bathing pool. Our legs were all massaged, and my mother found out under my cousin's foot it was all blisters. And she didn't say a word. She just looked at me and looked at him and said, "What happened to you?" So we couldn't say anything. And she said, "Don't you think you should tell me so that I can help you?" So my mother had asked me what happened. I don't know if I told her the truth. And she mentioned if there was money involved, I could have helped you and all that thing. Anyway, It was about 6 rupees. I had collected about 2 rupees for my cousin's fare, because I was only given my fare, and some money I had put it in that envelope, that hanky, and tied and kept it in my pocket. I don't know how it fell off. My pocket was very shallow, and maybe that's how it fell off. Then that was that. And thinking about later on, when I was in Africa, in Mombasa, a friend of mine used to come from Nairobi to Mombasa sometimes with his family. They were friends, my parents' friends. And I used to tell him to come outside with the car, with my car. I used to give my car to him so he can drive. He'd come outside with the car outside the aluminium factory building whenever you're ready at a certain time. And I used to escape from there, which is very naughty of me. I was getting a full month's pay, and yet I used to escape from there, put somebody in charge of the place, and tell them if they ask them where I was, just say I'm in the toilet or something. I got a bad stomach or something like that. And it went on for 2 or 3 days like that, and nobody had any idea what happened. Then we found out through other source that there was a chap trying to sell part of the electric motors and all to the outsiders. But this was a conspiracy of another chap, which I am about to say. I will tell you about that later on, because it's a big story. It's a nasty story. I was called onto the wheat producing side of the factory as well. And I was told to maintain some of the machines that wasn't working. And I used to repair them and get a well-done notion from the managing director, Mr. Anil. Said I wouldn't say his name, but he's no more, so it's okay. He was a very nice gentleman from the Chindaria group who helped me a lot. He was like a friend to me, not my boss. And he used to tell me sometimes, if you want to go out and play, go out and play, but don't let anyone catch you. And that's how that's what encouraged me to run off and go out, roam around in Mombasa to see some of the friends and meet them in Bamburi Beach, and all that thing happened. And this boss of mine, who was my friend as well, and told me, take a time off and go for a walk or ride. His elder brother is the one who caught me talking to one of the daughters of the Chinarias. And the next day I was called into the office and said, what were you doing with my sister and all that sort. I didn't do anything. I was just talking. The Bamburi Beach, a nice place to meet. young maidens, I suppose, those days. But the theory about the mortar and this Singh who was in control of the place was a very bad conspiracy, and I would like to talk to you about that tomorrow. So bye for now. I can't talk anymore. I'm a bit tired today. I went to the doctors for a blood test again. They're finding irregularities in my urine, it seems. Told me not to eat meat for 24 hours. But last night I had corned beef and bread. My dearest friend is in hospital. I'll talk about him tomorrow as well. Bye for now. Take care. Be careful with the COVID. Wear a mask and stay safe. Love you all. Bye.